much does Brad Binder want to risk in these tricky conditions when he has that comfortable 48-point margin? There he is, the South African, 48 points clear of Jorge Navarro.
Deep breath from Bastianini just then as he sits on pole. The green flag is up at the back and we are ready to go. Round 9 of the Moto3 World Championship here in Sachsenring, and we are away. A good start from pole there from the Beast. Not so much for Locatelli, but this is one of the trickiest first corners on the calendar, and through comes Locatelli again. Hiroki Ono with a good start, and Bo Benschneider, I think that is, who's up into second place.
Yeah, Locatelli's getting a bit beaten up in that first corner. He's under pressure now from Martin, but it was Bastianini who got the cleanest getaway from pole position.
Here they come then into turn 3, and there was a few riders there sitting up. It's still the Beast that leads, but Benschneider here with an enormous opportunity, connects up to third now. He's just up behind Jorge Martin as Hiroki Ono now picks off Locatelli, the Japanese rider flying here. He wants a big birthday present, as does John McPhee, as Khairul Idham Pawi now moves up into third place. Brad Binder has fallen down to 11th. He's got one thing on his mind at the moment, and that is this Moto3 Championship. Pawi there up the inside of Hiroki Ono, and Khairul Idham Pawi, who's not led a race since Argentina when he won, is now just one place away from the top. Here's Romano Fenati. He's down in 20th place.
All the moisture from the screen. Pawi leads. Khairul Idham Pawi, the man who made that historic first Malaysian victory in Argentina at round 2, the pre-race favourite given these wet conditions. Well, the bookies were spot on, because Khairul Idham Pawi now hits the front for the first time in this race on lap number 5.
Cast your minds back to round 2, Argentina. When Pawi got to the front, he disappeared. He's so comfortable in these conditions. However, this is not the same as Argentina. There's a lot more standing water here. One mistake can really cost you. The 2 Honda Team Asia riders then, 1 and 2. McPhee 3rd, Locatelli 4th, and Bastianini there up into 5th.
Pawi's just so confident. He's just on a 1:44.600, the best lap of the race. Well over a second faster than McPhee in 3rd, almost 1.6 seconds quicker than Bastianini.
He's on the curbs and on the white lines. It just makes you cringe sometimes when you're watching him. Look at him, how close he is to those white lines. Khairul Idham Pawi, absolutely zero fear here in the wet. And that Honda Team Asia squad will be keeping him in check on the pit boards to let him know what's happening.
Do you remember in Argentina, he flirted with danger a couple of times there, didn't he?
Here we see Hiroki Ono and Khairul Idham Pawi up the inside. Look at that. Both of them get underneath McPhee.
Yeah, McPhee couldn't turn in because Pawi had the inside line, and then because McPhee wasn't able to turn in, he just left enough room as well for Pawi to sweep through. McPhee still holding 3rd place. Locatelli's taken 4th back from Bastianini.
Khairul Idham Pawi has over a second lead now as he comes across the line. It's 9/10 he's got over his teammate. A 1:42 has gone. He's gone straight on. And he almost fell. Luckily for him, he's got a huge lead. But Khairul Idham Pawi's gone straight on at turn number 1, and now he's going to have to be careful for a few corners.
Right, he's had a few warning signs, Steve, and that was the biggest of them all. So let's keep a close eye on his lap times now, because he's been pretty fortunate there. He just obviously missed his braking marker.
Now then, let's see. He's been flirting with this a few times. Look at him, backing it in into turn 1, just going too hot into... He had a 12-second lead. Luckily for him, he goes through sector 1, 8.9 seconds ahead of...
Because we've seen with so many people, it's okay. Yeah, use your head. Use your head. Great signal there from one of his mechanics on the pit board, because he has got a comfortable lead. Let's track Locatelli over the line. Last time around, Ono was 1.3 seconds faster than Bastianini. Bastianini's only 1.1 seconds back of McPhee, so Ono could still get back into this podium hunt with 16 laps remaining.
Look at him, he's on the white lines again. He just posted a 1:43.044. Looks like it's still coming down with rain as well. As we see a replay here of Pawi, you can see it's still raining. The circuit's getting wetter, and he is upping the ante.
No, it's absolutely bucketing down. Nothing has changed since the start of the race.
See there on his screen there as well, the team drilled 5 holes through the screen there just to stop it from for 7th place. But here comes the race leader Pawi up to the final corner.
We have not seen many riders like this in these conditions. Khairul Idham Pawi has only gone and done it again. He wins here at the Saxon Ring by a mile. What a performance.